Everything starts with one word: cancer. The moment we hear that word, something stirs inside us. It's like the whole room suddenly goes silent. Because now, that word isn't just something you hear on TV or in some faraway hospital room. It's right here in your home, at the dinner table, in the mirror everywhere. This isn't just someone else's story anymore. Now it's our story. People say modern medicine has come a long way. Chemotherapy, smart drugs, surgeries. But still, why does the number of cancer cases keep rising every year? Maybe the answer isn't so far away. Maybe it's hidden in the fact that our immune system is quietly getting weaker, or in the stress we live under all the time, or all the toxins surrounding us. And maybe the solution also comes from somewhere quiet but powerful, straight from the heart of nature. Today, I'm going to introduce you to 6 miracle seeds. And no, they're not some fancy, expensive seeds that come in pretty packages. Chances are, you already have them sitting in a jar somewhere in your kitchen, totally forgotten. But once you find out how powerful they are, you'll never look at them the same way again. And let me warn you, when we get to the 6th seed, get ready to be surprised. Because that one is quiet, but maybe the strongest of all. But first, let's start with the golden treasure hidden inside a tough shell from nature. Macadamia. It sounds a bit fancy, a bit exotic, right? Most people mix it up with hazelnuts or think it's just used in expensive desserts. But here's the truth. Macadamia could actually be one of nature's most powerful anti-cancer shields for your body. This seed looks like it needs protection, with its oily inside and rock-hard shell. But actually, it's the other way around. It's here to protect us. The oil in macadamia is special. 75% of it is made up of monounsaturated fats. These fats don't just help your heart, they also strengthen your cell membranes, lower inflammation, and stop oxidative stress. So it acts like a natural barrier, protecting your cells from aging too fast, getting damaged, and mutating. So what does that mean? Cancer starts inside the cell. If the cell membrane isn't strong, toxins can get in, your DNA can get damaged, and mutations start. But a strong membrane slows all of that down. That's where macadamia comes in. About 10 to 12 macadamias, or 28 grams, cover most of your daily need. The 1.5 milligrams of manganese it contains activates your body's antioxidant defenses. Plus, thanks to its phytosterols, it can help stop the growth of breast and prostate cancer cells in particular. That's why, especially for people over 50, macadamia isn't just a tasty snack, it's a natural shield against aging. Now, the next seed is a childhood memory for a lot of us. Most of us met it at picnics. But actually, it's not just pretty with its red color, it's a real cancer fighter thanks to the lycopene inside. Can you guess what's coming? Part 2, watermelon seeds, a colorful heritage, a silent shield. Do you remember those sweet watermelons we used to cut open on hot summer days, with our hands all sticky? We'd either spit out the seeds or just throw them away. But those little seeds were actually protectors against our biggest enemy, cancer. Watermelon seeds aren't just a childhood treat. They're packed with lycopene, and this powerful antioxidant neutralizes the free radicals that damage our cells. In fact, 100 grams of watermelon seeds contain 75 milligrams of lycopene. That's 3 times more than what you get from tomatoes. But that's not all. Watermelon seeds are also rich in linoleic acid, an omega-6 fatty acid. This helps lower inflammation and boosts your immune system. For bodies that naturally get weaker with age, it's almost like a support supplement. How do you eat them? Go for naturally roasted ones. Snack on them lightly salted or unsalted. Grind them up and add them to yogurt or smoothies. You can even blend them to make plant-based milk. But don't overdo it. A handful a day, about 15 to 20 grams, is enough. A small seed, a big impact. With all its health benefits and the warm memories it brings from the past, watermelon seeds are like a tradition that protects your body from the inside. And next up is a humble grain. Millet, the superfood forgotten on the shelf. Millet. It doesn't have a bright color or flashy packaging. It just sits quietly on the store shelves. But that quietness is actually a sign of its strength. Millet is a support that modern superfoods may have forgotten, but nature has never let go of. Just 100 grams of millet contains about 120 milligrams of polyphenol. These plant-based antioxidants neutralize the free radicals that age your cells and open the door to cancer. Recent research even shows that millet can especially help lower the risk of breast and colon cancer. But millet's secret isn't just antioxidants. It's also rich in magnesium. There's 114 milligrams in 100 grams. That means it supports heart health, improves blood circulation, relaxes your blood vessels, and helps keep your blood pressure in check. How do you use it? Cook it up as a porridge for breakfast. Add it to soups. Use it as a side dish instead of rice. Or just mix it into hot meals to boost the nutrition. Even just 2 or 3 tablespoons of cooked millet a day can make a big difference over time. This forgotten grain deserves to be remembered. Don't just bring millet into your kitchen, bring it into your life. Because sometimes, the quietest ones offer the strongest protection. It's the secret in tahini. The shine on a bagel. A must-have in so many kitchens. But sesame isn't just about flavor, it's a life protector. This tiny seed has been trying to help us for thousands of years. It's time to stop seeing it as just a topping and start seeing it as a defense. There are 2 hidden heroes in sesame, sesamin and sesamol. These plant compounds have really caught the attention of the science world for their potential to slow down the spread of colon and breast cancer cells. In fact, a study in 2017 showed that sesame extracts seriously slowed the growth of tumor cells. And that's just the beginning. There's a whopping 975 milligrams of calcium in 100 grams of whole sesame seeds. That's even more than milk. For bones that get weaker as we age, sesame is a natural shield. And with 351 milligrams of magnesium, it also supports your nervous system and muscles. How do you use it? Sprinkle a teaspoon on your breakfast porridge. Mix it into smoothies. Add it to salads or veggies for some crunch. Use it as a natural coating on fish or meat when you cook. Just 10 to 20 grams a day, about 1 to 2 teaspoons, is enough. Remember, sesame isn't just for bagels. It's a friend to your body's defenses, your bones, and your cells. Tiny, but a giant when it comes to protection. A handful of almonds. At first glance, they seem like a simple snack. But in reality, they contain a whole defense system, backed by dozens of scientific studies. And as we get older, the benefits of this little miracle just keep growing. The real power of almonds is vitamin E. There's about 25 milligrams of it in 100 grams. This vitamin neutralizes free radicals and protects your cell's DNA. In other words, it puts up a barrier against harmful cell changes like cancer. But almonds don't stop there. They also contain polyphenol and flavonoids. These plant compounds help suppress the growth of cancer cells. Studies have shown that they have especially positive effects on breast, colon, and prostate cancer. And here's a bonus, 270 milligrams of magnesium. It calms your nervous system and strengthens your immunity. It helps you resist the way stress can wreck your immune system. How do you eat them? Just 20 to 30 grams a day, about a handful, is enough. But soak them first. Letting them sit in water for 6 to 8 hours reduces the phytic acid and helps your body absorb the nutrients better. You can eat almonds with yogurt, oatmeal, in smoothies, or just by themselves. Almonds might be the friend you see most often in your kitchen, but understand the least. Every bite does more than just fill you up, it protects you. And over the years, it keeps your body strong, quietly doing its job. Maybe this is the most ironic one of all. Pumpkin seeds, they're one of the things we throw out the most in the kitchen and probably take the least seriously. But in reality, they might be the quietest hero when it comes to fighting cancer. Pumpkin seeds are packed with zinc. There's about 7 milligrams of zinc in 100 grams. This mineral is like a soldier for your immune system. It repairs cells and stops them from breaking down. As we get older, it becomes especially important for prostate health. But that's just the start. Pumpkin seeds are also full of magnesium, manganese, and vitamin E. These 3 work together to help your cells regenerate faster, reduce inflammation, and protect your DNA. And there's a special compound too, phytosterols. These plant compounds can help stop abnormal cell growth. There's promising research showing they can lower the risk of breast and colon cancer in particular. How should you eat them? About 30 grams a day, a small handful is enough. Eat them raw or just lightly roasted. High heat can destroy sensitive nutrients like vitamin E. You can add them to salads, smoothies, oatmeal, or just snack on them by themselves. Here's an extra tip. If you have a sensitive stomach, grind the seeds first. Use a blender or a mortar and pestle to make them into a powder. This makes them easier to digest and helps your body absorb all the nutrients better. Final word. A seed is a choice. These 6 seeds: macadamia, watermelon seeds, millet, sesame, almonds, and pumpkin seeds aren't just foods. Each one is a natural weapon to help make your older years stronger, your cells more protected, and your body more resilient. Instead of expensive medicines or complicated recipes, maybe what you really need is hidden in a small handful. If this info inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share this video with someone you care about, and drop a comment below saying, a seed, a chance to let us know you're with us. Because here, we're starting a healthier life, one seed at a time, and you're part of it with us.